really quite ill today, really quite rough today. But it is Factory Friday. I was thinking about what to do because I'm not feeling well. I don't think I want to play singles, and I also don't want to play my big streak. I think I'm gonna play open level doubles. Because it's my shortest streak and because kind of the easiest one to mind numb. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to try and do at least. Just noticed I'm at 14, not 12. Maybe I'll feel a bit more alive and then I can play singles, maybe. Steel. No phrase. I forgot what my swap count was. Let me minimize this. Gonna just go Metagross, Flygon, Swampert. Not think about it too much. Because I have Metagross, most of the set 3 steals are not really going to be much of a problem. Like Scizor and Skarm will be completely fine. I'm actually going to Meteor Mash the Scizor slot in case it survives. I could leave it alone. I think it's fine if okay, it didn't draw. I think it's fine if Claydol does use Ice Beam. Sunny Day is a little bit interesting because I probably can kill Claydol now with a double target, but I definitely have to go for the Scizor. I'm actually going to Earthquake. Unlucky. Water high risk. Why am I playing funeral music? I'm not. That's a very strange comment. I'm a bit worried about Water high risk because it does suggest Okomons. And the Okomons with only Oko moves will not get distracted onto different moves on basic AI. The swap I was going to make was for Claydol. I can still go Claydol. It is fast enough to probably get Sunny Day off. So random AI is going to have a chance to go for the Ice Beam, obviously. Probably do have to leave Dugong there. The problem with leaving Dugong there is it is guaranteed to go for an Oko move. It's not actually random AI past 14, it's basic. It's parasitized. Yeah, that's just horrible luck. At least Dugong missed. Okay. Yep, that's it. Oh, I love basic AI. Actually I feel so sick. But turning this off isn't actually going to make me feel any better. I feel so sick. I don't think I'm going to take back Jolty on one. I like how the second game I played today was random AI ice beaming Flygon instantly. And then hitting Sheer Cold into Swampert. That is quite funny. Probably a chance that Metagross survives, but that's a pretty good Earthquake roll. Ooh, I crit Ludi. Right, quite likely to be. I know Lapras and Gengar both trigger slow on their own. Yeah, Gengar was incredibly likely. We could actually rather Flamethrower. The burn is better upside. And I'm never getting it in this turn without crit. It's Clefable. Final Pokemon was Charizard. Okay, I'll take Charizard. Poison high risk. A tiny bit scared of early round Gengar, but it's a lot more likely to be Nidoking 1, I guess. Thanks, Zeus. I completely forgot that I had to do the overlay for my team as well, but it's random AI. I'll leave that. Leave that for now. I got 7 out of 7, right? Yeah. Yeah, Meganium too, not great when it's grass slow and steady is the quote. It is quite helpful, I guess. Means it's much more likely to be Victory Bell or Breloom. I'm kind of forced into taking this team, I feel. Just I don't want to lose to basic AI because I took Meganium. I think I should be risking it every time. I'm missing it every time. Breloom or Claydol? I'm actually going to take Breloom. That is partially why. I don't mega believe in hitting both Hydros into Snorlax, which would be required to kill it in 2 turns. I might split over the 2 turns. That might be quite a lot smarter to do it that way around. Actually going to Fire Blast because of that. Well timed Quick Claw. That could have gone really badly wrong. Rock, slow and steady. Guess Credilli is quite likely. Okay. I might regret not Thunderbolting. It mostly comes down to whether or not Gyarados hits. This is a double Quick Claw turn. Okay. I'll always pick up the Slowking, I'm sure. Psychic impossible, but it's set to set executor. I'm just gonna take Slow King. I am triple water, but it's random AI. It shouldn't punish me that frequently for it. Like, I really want to go after Walrein. I think it is definitely correct. Quick Claw is going insane. They both curse. I'm actually gonna Blizzard. And double miss. I do slightly need you to wake up, Swampert. I mean, Gyarados, actually hit your moves. I can't kill Venusaur with Fire Blast Earthquake. I'm wondering if I should actually go for the guaranteed damage or if I should be using Blizzard. It's probably better than Fire Blast anyway, because at least that way I kill it if I crit Earthquake. Bright Powder, El Clasico. Very Bright Powder. Ice High Risk. Explosion is. That's Glalie. Venusaur might actually be better than the other two here. Because Glalie has Blizzard. No, it has Icy Wind. Even worse. Oh, I am tempted to switch. I am very tempted because it's ice. And I don't want Gyarados to be exploded on very much. And yes, Dugong is double edge as well. It's bad if it dodges it another time. Little bit unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, Dusclops 2 isn't great into fires. It's probably the best option though, out of those 4 Pokemon. I'm not sure what Gyarados should actually target in the exact case. I think the fact that I've intimidated Earthling means I probably should double into Houndoom in case something dumb happens. Okay, the Quick Claw. So I'm actually Hydro Pumping the back one then. Fix the win counter. Okay, back to where we started the stream. I'm probably going to misclick onto level 50, but it's fine, because I don't have a streak there anyway. Impossible to predict. Because I'm most likely to swap out Fearow, I think I'll put it in the front. I'm a tiny bit tempted to take the X-Cloud in basic AI, but I think the additional bulk is worth it. I forecast terrible things for you. That's kind of rude. I'm trying to weigh up whether or not I want to target Alakazam because there's a 75% chance it doesn't actually use Psychic. I don't think I kill Slowking is the problem. It has gone for Psychic. At least it doesn't do much to Metagross. Hitting is a big deal. It is probably a roll. Do I not want to Earthquake? The problem with that is what if Gardevoir gets crit? Okay. Don't like how close that came. I think going triple psychic is probably fine. Houndoom 3 doesn't actually have a dark move. And Houndoom is actually high risk anyway. Just kill that. What do I want to... Oh, no. What do I want to do against Gramble? Probably just get damage on it. Oh, it's not a fire type spec at all, okay. Honestly, it might be better to swap out Gardevoir, but I don't think I want to go all in on Earthquake like that. That's just not a terribly good idea, even against random AI. High risk again. Alien. Gengar's a downgrade. I'm aware of that. But it means that Flygon doesn't have to be so concerned about not being able to Earthquake itself. I do have Lum. Go for the bulk. Believe in the bulk. I do have to fire punch. Flamethrower probably doesn't kill Sizzle. Or I could double the... It's actually very annoying. I really don't want to Flamethrower Sizzle. And I don't want to go for a... I don't want to really go for an attack into Harry Ammo either. I guess I can Dragon Claw. Then I probably can Flamethrower next turn. Okay, especially for crit. Reliable damage or bulk? See, it is doubles. I'm not super likely to immediately lose for that. I'm not sure if Psychic Dragon Claw would actually kill Dusclops, so... It might be a good idea to put Dragon Claw into Dusclops anyway. That's fine, as long as Shadow Ball doesn't crit Gardevoir. Oh my god, why did I say anything? Okay, good. Honestly, not even sure I one-shot with Earthquake. Can't do anything about it, though. I sometimes wonder if I have any luck at all. I made that plan thinking the worst case scenario was basically I picking Shadow Ball, doing it into Gardevoir. It did that, and then it crit. It's hard to even be too upset because it's such a short streak. This keeps happening. This keeps happening every single week. It's very likely to be 9 tails. Armado will be fine into it, actually. Admittedly, it's a bit tempting to go after Alakazam. But no. Need to kill the Ninetales. Classic Flash Fire. Oh my god, it's gonna survive the Ancient Power, isn't it? Hey, Nick. It might be slightly mean. I feel really, really sick today. Slowking, you're allowed to hit it. I can't remember the last time I took Valplume 1, even in early rounds. No, it's not, Nick, no. Right, time to... do I cover for the wrong Petal Dance target? I think Petal Dance is still fine. It's only bad if it hits Gardevoir twice. I am not natural cure. That's definitely a roll, but whatever. I'm so ready to die to random AI playing Gardevoir 1 correctly. It's probably just best to attack. That is not great that I picked Rapidash. There's 2 waters and Houndoom. I can change my mind. Please get a decent roll on it. Yeah, that'll be enough. What is the worst Pokemon to face other waters of these 3? That is not terribly close. It might be Starmie. If I put Raichu in the back, at least I only got to actively think about the water grounds. Probably is best to double the Tentacruel. I'm actually going to do it the other way around. I'm not deep on the lore of the nicknames. I didn't know Valplume 1 was Dialplume. Hey, hello, Ixie. I'm getting completely shafted by basic AI today. I'm feeling quite sick though. Maybe I'm also playing badly. No, I remember that. I remember that now. I remember that match, yeah. I have a little bit of respect for Slow and Steady Water because basic AI Lantern. Oh, no, it's. No, it'd actually be Slowking. Slowking would be the problem, probably. Put Meganium 2 in the back. Oh, I'm just going to go all in on countering the water. This is a dumb team. This is a dumb team because Quagsire is actually quite likely. Okay. I probably do get Alakazam with the double up. I'm just very tempted to go Surf T-Bot into Magmar. I just don't think it kills. Yeah, I'm confused, but fast. Unfortunately, Alakazam is faster. I think I have to stick on the Magmar. I don't think Surf's going to kill. Okay. I swear it was water. I'm just hallucinating, maybe. Were both of them confused? Yeah, I'm actually a bit concerned about this. This is very awkward because Crobat is actually faster. I'm not sure if Substitute is even worth it. It's probably worth it now. It's got a Lumberry. It probably still actually is double team then. This match is straight from hell. This match is actually straight from hell. There's the Lum gone. Oh, no doom music. No doom music. Feel good. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Yeah, I do like Colosseum. It's fun. I'll tell you, you probably relate to this, LRXE. I'm so glad I'm not on a streak today because I'm just so out of it. I'm so out of it. I don't know, just give me a Pokemon. It's probably a better one bottom Pokemon than Crobat than Raichu is. Lapras. Lapras has already deeply upset me this month. Okay, it didn't Quick Claw at least. Bruh. Why do I bother trying to play the game properly? Okay, the Sandstorm's actually very helpful. Oh, this is a very fun matchup. One of my losses today was the only way I could have lost was for Dusclops to choose the random target of Gardevoir and crit Shadow Ball, and it did both. And it also had to choose Shadow Ball. Yeah, I'm also hoping you get far. I think you got a good chance at this point. Oh, Alexia, was also I was testing Palace doubles today at work on my phone, like a responsible worker. And I almost broke the world record. I was just testing something. Obviously, none of it was recorded. Grass type is not good for Meganium. Yeah, Palace doubles. Got 130. Milo might be better, but I like the fact that Lapras is got stab. Just feels better. I could miss Valkyrie. I wonder if I want to Ice Beam. Whatever. No type high risk. Fantastic. Alakazam's been really good. I actually don't know if I want to do this. loyalty to Meganium 2 dying, maybe? God, those all suck. I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them. Please don't explode. Phew. Right, give me Aero 2. I'm not sure if I get Gator 2, but I definitely don't get Miltank. If it's... I wonder if actually Hyper Beam... It's Quick Claw anyway, I can't play around Torrent that easily. God damn it. That is an awkward lead. No freeze. No freeze. No freeze. Okay. Crud. Okay, thanks. That wasn't Nidoqueen's fault that it was such a rough early game. Gyarados 2 is actually quite good in doubles in relative sense, though. Wait, CISO was streaming? Oh, you're playing Mario Kart. Okay, cool. How was Mario Kart? factory multi soon. I'm actually gonna switch. I don't trust Jolteon. You know what would be incredibly cursed actually is if I switch into a Quick Claw. That's fine. It was actually Quick Claw. I'm just gonna stop like saying anything, I think, on these turns. Thanks, Iso. Coin runners. Classic. Okay, we're back to 14 again. Again. And the overlay actually says 14. That's good. Impossible. At this point, I've got such low confidence. I think I'm just going to take the Earthquake team. I should put Flygon in slot 2, though. Right, so it must be double impossible, which means it must be Alakazam in the back. I think I'm just always going to double Earthquake, though. It would be double Earthquake or Earthquake Giga Drain. It did kill it. That is quite surprising. Kind of tempted to take the Swampert, given that I do have a double flying lead. I am a big fan of Mark on 31 IV, but not at 3 IV, I think. Well, I might stop swapping. Or I might stop taking terrible swaps at least. Dark Trio. Can definitely leave Dog Trio there. It's not going to do anything to me. I guess I can surf. There's like a compromise. Yeah, it's a pretty bad turn 1. The Self-Hit and the Bright Powder. Dual type non-immunity on Flygon coming in. It's just incredibly bright powder. It is quite funny to think about going Superman in doubles in Factory. I like killing Quagsire. I was thinking about that the other day, so I think it's fine. Because you're capturing everything that's happening, right? I've also got no idea, like, surely it's really hard to cheat in multis, like, right? Like, you can't just edit your team because that probably drops the connection. I don't know. So I think one DS is fine, surely. I could take yet another floating Earthquaker to truly embrace Team Earthquake. However, I am quite concerned about a few lucky ice beams. There's nothing I can do. Actually, did you? I can't remember if I told you. Did you check out the YouTube streamer who's doing tower doubles at the moment? He's playing with a variant of your team. He's playing with. Oh my god! Why can't I immediately call it Zapdos, Swampert, Articuno, Gengar. No big streak. I think he's around 200. He recently lost to turn 1 Quick Claw Explosion. And I said it's about 2%. It's yes. There's Beaveries on YouTube. Wait, did Worcester actually get a good multi streak? I thought they just sort of fumbled around for a few hours. Yeah. I mean, multi seems hard. If you actually have 2 people. I'm a little bit tempted to take the Venusaur over Swampert. Because, like, a fire type isn't getting through these. There are a few fast flyers, but I'm actually going to take Venusaur. You do, baby. Just worried about King's Rock. Perhaps. Yeah, I think Swampert is. Or he was running max speed, hasty Swampert. I'm caught between Giga Drain or no. I guess at least with Giga Drain, if I get hit by an arrow, I heal some of it off, and I think the bigger problem for Venusaur actually probably is Whiscash. Okay, that's like actually perfect. I shouldn't have funded, yeah. Yeah, whenever I played Factory, whenever I played Tower Doubles, it's cheating. It's like actually cheating because you just fasten everything with Latios Tauros. I think it has to be a Latios Tauros lead. I think Perishon Gengar in the back, which is what this guy was running. I think that's interesting. But to be honest, in doubles, like I think the best thing to do in doubles to avoid losing to a stall out is probably to have abused the guts glitch. Perishon in the back would scare me a bit in terms of it backfiring. You are in control of it. I think I'd rather actually run Ghost Curse. Yeah, but I think the thing about Guts Glitch is like, okay, oh no, there's a scary Snorlax or whatever, but if you can paralyze or if you can even just paralyze it, it has to attack. Same with like Registeel 4. Haze also makes sense. I don't think Haze is wrong. I totally just Quick Claw, didn't I? Electabuzz 3 is definitely faster than Gyarados. I was pretty lucky. It is very sad, actually. I agree. Nice skill swap. Haze should be on a Pokemon. I think Torment should also be more common than it is. Torment is such a cool move to use in every other facility. Can you explain how the glitch works? So let's take this battle for example. If I paralyze or poison Executor, then there's a doubles routine which checks whether or not you have a status. And if you have a status and your ability is not Guts, basically the routine tells you don't use status moves, just use attacks. And this makes sense from the point of view of Guts, yeah. So what the code is meant to say is if you have a Guts boost and you have Guts, attack. But it has the wrong check for Guts. It checks that you're not Guts instead of checking that you are Guts. So what it basically means is that if you inflict a status on an enemy and they don't have Guts, you've kind of used Taunt, like permanent Taunt on them. It is possible for a Pokemon that is paralyzed, for example, to use Rest if none of their attacks are sort of viable. But it's heavily discouraged. It's -5, which is basically Taunt. So yeah. It's the most important doubles thing to be aware of. Oh yeah, that's another weird one. Yeah, yeah. There's a few weird details. I think the most important thing in doubles to be aware of is how doubles earthquake works. And I think after that, probably the guts glitch probably is the best thing to learn. I guess, and boom AI, but you should learn boom AI for singles as well. And also, in Gen 3, there is not much you can do about boom. It's just quite likely, even at full health. Yeah, that's a good point, Dave. Yeah. Rest Pokemon are basically worse. Yeah, the Guts glitch is good because making them attack is not that often a good idea. Like in general gameplay, you probably don't want them to be attacking. You probably want them to have a chance to do something else. But there are specific sets where it's basically when you're ahead. When it's a 2v1, you don't want a 2v1 scenario. You don't want like a Pokemon to be using double team. Basically, you don't want to be using recover. I don't know. Give me Gengar. Yeah, that is also true. Double team is just incredibly likely in doubles. If a double team Pokemon doesn't have a kill move, they roll the chance for +3 on both of your Pokemon. It just makes it so incredibly likely that they do it. I'm so confused at Gyarados having Earthquake in slot 4, by the way. I keep expecting it to be slot 1 or slot 2. Kang free. What's interesting about doubles in Tower is, I was saying this today, is like, so Tower doubles, Metagross isn't that good. It's slightly too slow. You definitely go Jolly on Metagross and to outspeed stuff like Blaziken and Latias, but it's still slightly too slow. And Gengar has an incredible toolkit, but because it's got no access to stab in Gen 3, it's actually quite balanced in terms of not being too strong for the player. And just the fact that a lot of Pokemon, it's like it's worse than it is in like PvP, for example, because there's so many Pokemon that aren't used in PvP that have actually quite good special defense. So yeah, the Gengar being kind of meh is interesting, and then Dusclops is like also a little. It's very slow. It's base 25 speed. Metagross probably one of the better options, but Metagross can get crit by explosion, and a lot of the explosion ones have Earthquake, which is not good for Metagross. And then there's stuff that's like you don't really want to unscar me in doubles in Gen 3. It's difficult to solve the problem. There's also damp. I mean, the damp Pokemon are also kind of ass. It's just interesting. It's interesting that there's not a good solution. Because if there was a good solution, like a Gen 4 Gengar, for example, everyone would just run that. Hey, I hit 21. It's stressing. You know when Wildcat does that? When Wildcat does that with Select, it actually stresses me out. Because I'm like, I wouldn't trust myself to forget that I've done that between battles or something. Yeah, it does, Dennis. So there aren't a lot of doubles things, but one of the big doubles ones is that they will try and flash fire their own Pokemon, and they'll try and activate their own guts. It's really upsetting in a way it shouldn't be. Wait, hold on. I checked my swap count, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm at 18. You know what? It's open level. I'm not actually gonna think that much about it. It's sacrilegious. It's unholy. Changing the moves on retail, big one. I guess it gives you a sense of power over the factory. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, okay. I've got the chance to take a pretty fat team here. What could go wrong? I'm definitely putting Snorlax in the back. What is Snorlax's ability actually? It's one of those days I just wish that. I wouldn't say good. I just like it's not that it has curse. It's just it's a fat thing in the back, and I'm facing basic AI. I'm gonna take Zatu. So my philosophy against basic AI and random AI is you just want a slightly thicker team. You don't want to have too many Pokemon that die to one hit, because the AI getting one lucky attack in is a lot more likely than them getting multiple lucky attacks in. Now, speaking of lucky attacks, this Gardevoir is extremely annoying. I can probably get Mischievous stuck on using Destiny Bond. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, but I can do it. Let's get... Okay. Aha, you fell for Zati's trap, but you had a Lumberry. Isn't this random AI? You are right. I'm actually feeling really sick today. Apparently Mischievous heard me. Crud, I'm really worried about what this thing is going to click. I really, really, really just want to double edge it. Please, 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 don't spore, don't spore, don't spore. Please, okay. Flexibly adaptable to the situation. Okay. That is... I feel like that's pretty rare on set 4s. I feel like that is really rare for set 4s. I'm quite worried. I mean, it's quite likely to be high risk within that. That is weird. That is weird. So it's endurance, high risk on Milo, and double prep endurance on Scizor. So the final Pokemon has prep, endurance, and high risk. Or... potentially impossible. It might be possible to work out what this is. I don't know. Actually, not sure. Yeah, I think I might have to... I was gonna say I might have to Earthquake. Guard will survive Earthquake, and then I can kill the Milo. 41 teams, gosh. Oh, is the overlay lying? Miltank 4. Hmm. I'm so worried about not killing Scizor if I go for it. I guess I could double target Scizor, but that feels like such a wuss out. I don't know. Prep, endurance, high risk. Could be Blissey as well. I think I'm gonna double edge Milo. Because at least if I double edge Milo, it'll be in range of Snorlax. And then I'm gonna believe in God. Okay, that's a really important kill. Blissey. I might be kind of boned into Blissey if it does Ice Beam, and I leave it alone. It is random AI though, I don't need to just attack. I'm so worried about the focus band. I wonder if I Fire Punch. Or I could... Do I double curse so I can Brick Break it? I'm worried about Snorlax getting frozen as well. Slow and steady water, that's much more straightforward. It's probably Ludi. Yeah. Oh, Alexi, did you see my game versus Noland where I was using Wobbuffet and I got a triple focus band on my Destiny bonds and I kept panicking because I thought I was going to get fully paralyzed and fail the debond. It's just a ridiculous set of turns. I kind of want Milo. It was really quite funny. No way you just did that. What's Lantern doing? Okay, I'll forgive you, Rhydon, if you just die to this. It didn't quick claw. I'm killing it at least. Ah, that's quite scary, actually. Just in case it doesn't kill. Elixir, that is a PTSD question. This is your emergency therapy session. I'm actually not going to swap. Pac-Man. Let's be real, they're both going to Ice Beam, so it doesn't actually matter which one I pick. Easy to forget that it's not actually smart AI yet.